Okay, we are here with the final game in the league season. This is the final game in our entire division, and it's the deciding game. WillPower and I are top two in our division right now. Of course, the two of us have played for the past 3 seasons in a row, so we're very familiar with each other at this point. So the standings are: if I get 4 games, so I win, and if they get more than 2, they win. Because there's 2 wins up on me right now, and so if I tie them in wins, then I have the tiebreaker because I won this match. So yeah, I need to win 4 here to promote to B, and Will needs to win 2.5. Last season I 6-0'd him. I don't think that's going to happen again. I really don't. That was the first time I've ever 6-0'd someone, and they're a pretty good player. I can't imagine it's going to happen again. So, we've got Importer Peaceful Cults, which is very interesting. It basically means that you can start. There's this. It's almost a donate game. Like you could almost just aim for provinces. Like I want to get to Joust and stuff. My thought is like, you could open Jester instead of Joust. They're about equal in terms of actual power. How do you get to province and Joust the fastest, right? There's no way to trash your coppers other than Importer Peaceful Cult, I'm pretty sure. So, you're going to want to make sure you get reliability also. Part of me wants to do Jester because it's a silver, and they're going to be taking like 3/4s. I can gain, I don't know, merchants or something off of it. Trash all 5 cards next turn. Unless I want a Haven or something. No, I probably just want to trash all 5 next turn. Hope I find my Jester. Either way, buy a Joust that next turn. And then I need to buy 1 more payload card, and then I can hit... Yeah. Let's take a Jester. I think the attack's going to be useful, if anything, because there's no other trash in here other than Hermit. Oh, they've got the 5/2 also. Alright. We've got a race. I missed my Jester. That's very unfortunate. Alright, we've mirrored at this point. That's not good. I really wanted them to have the 4/3. And then I bottom decked my Jester, too. Oh. Well, I guess this is a Joust. Seems like it. Yeah, we're completely mirrored at this point. Have a copper. Do I want a gold? I think the gold is more likely to make me hit 8 than anything. I also would like Citadel, but I probably want Province first. There is some value in Inn at some point. I take the golds. Have another copper. Do I want another gold here? Do I want a Joust? I probably don't want a second Jester. It's got to be Joust, or it's got to be gold. I think second Joust. Alright. I've got 8 in hand here. Copper's not ideal, but... Well, they hit Province before I did. That's not good. But I also have a second Joust, so I have more chance of lining it up. This is a weird one. Okay, I missed. I think I want an Inn here. I can take a House Carl, potentially, or a Like, I just want to see everything, right? I want to play Jester and Renown, probably, actually. Yeah. This will guarantee that I see Province. And they hit it first. Okay. They're probably taking Renown here, right? They took a second Joust last turn, yeah? They shuffled their deck between that? They did. No, they didn't. They didn't. They had the Joust in hand, and they happen to have the Province. That's lucky. There's definitely a world in which I want to... Oh, do I take a second Province? I'm assuming I'm hitting 8 here. Coronet. Oh. Oh, and I maybe discard my Province? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Okay, well, it's not looking too hot. Oh, that was lucky. I could take Renown here. What am I looking at? 3, 4, 5, 7 coins. The other option is House Carl, which draws me 4 cards. And, like, it can help me hit Citadel. The problem is, of course, like, what do I actually have down there? Do I want a second Province at this point? I really would rather them not get Renown. But House Carl is sure a hell of a lot of draw. It's also pretty good. What do I have down there? I have another Joust down there, and then a bunch of treasure. So I'm probably happy to draw 4 cards here and trigger the shuffle. And then I'm probably hitting Citadel. Alright. In... Yeah, that's a good in shuffle for sure. I would really love to see a Province here off this Joust. I might end up taking a Hermit to trash this curse at some point. I don't want to rat this, I don't think. Alright. 3 cards. Oh, baby. Again, kind of a lucky draw. I think I have to take Renown now. Alright. So now what? That is the most important question. Now what? I kind of want an in to be shuffled in. Like something in an in, so I guarantee have a draw next turn. Royal Blacksmith, although it's draw, it also just doesn't work well with so many coppers in our deck. What are those bottom 4 cards? Are those... I think those are just all my... all yellow. Which means that, yeah, I definitely want to take an in here. What's the other best action for me to have in my hand? It might be a Royal Blacksmith. It probably isn't a Royal... Well, it does get me to Renown and House Carl, and it gets me to Joust Province things. And then I can make Econ... Like, I'm going to have a lot of coppers, right? Oh, I got a Jester down there. Yeah, let's do in Blacksmith. Both of you. Good, I saw my inn. And the idea here is just to collide Joust and Province. Are you seeing Province? No, you're not. That's very good for me. You've got one more Province. Oh, double played Coronet. That's fun. I think the next reward to take is probably Courser. I can't imagine Turnip's that good. Yeah, neither is Domain, I don't think. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. I think Housecarl and Renown are huge here. And them missing another prize is really, really good. I think Coronet was not the right play. Alright. Play you. I'm actually going to discard the golds. Alright. Grab you. Cards and actions. How many cards is this drawing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, at least 5. So I probably want to draw 7. I'm going to Jester, just in case. Alright. Renown. Yeah, not an ideal draw for that purpose, but that's okay. I could take another inn here. I haven't hit a single thing but coppers for them, which is interesting. Like, I don't think I've hit a single thing on Jester that isn't copper. I mean, there's a lot of them in their deck. Do I want another blacksmith? Just for more draw? Maybe I don't want that now. What's the other option here? I think it's gotta be that, though. I don't know what else you're doing here other than Blacksmith Inn. The next one is definitely Domain. Because plus buy is really good here. Yeah. Both of you. Alright, good, I saw both of you. I didn't bottom deck one. Didn't bottom deck the inn, which is the most important part. You got the province? No? Maybe? If you don't get... If I get another reward here, I think you're just done for. Okay, well now you got Joust Province in hand, so you're gonna get something. Five coppers, 5 cards. Oh, that's rough. You gotta take Domain here. You need plus buy. Yeah. Alright, so we both now have... I mean, you have more plus buy than I do, but I've got the cost reduction. Yet again, my copper. Alright. This is honestly fine because it's triggering a clean shuffle. Discard the coppers anyways, because Royal Blacksmith's going to discard them. Why not make it not discard them? Buying an inn. Do I want Turnip? Alright, Blacksmith me. Blacksmith me. Inn. I wonder if that would happen. I think I don't want Turnip. I've got my Housecarl down there. Do I want my... I don't think I... Hold on. Hold on. Do I keep my Housecarl on top? No, I've got my inns in hand here. Well, I can just buy something in an inn. Like, I can buy Province Inn. Assuming I don't find my Housecarl on top here. If I do, so Let me do the math here for a second. Renown, gold, so joust. And then if I take turnip as another 4 money, inn costs 3, province costs 6, so 9. So I'm $1 short. If I draw a copper here, I'm fine. I think I'm gonna do that. Ah, there's also this. Right, courser. Well, I can take 2 actions and 2 coins here. It's not ideal, but it's okay. And then take province and inn. And then honestly shuffle all of this back in. That's fine. I forgot about the courser. Ooh, not good. Not good turn from willpower there. Alright. I don't really care for those. Play you again. I'm okay not doing that. Let's play a joust. Let's play a jester. I'll take a joust. Yeah, sure. House card on me. Cards and actions. Discard you. Set aside a province. There's no reason not to. Renown. Okay. What's on top there? And other important questions. I think there's an inn on top. Let's see. What do they discard? 2 coppers. Oh, no, I did card an inn. I think I have 3 inns. I do have a blacksmith on top, though, don't I? I do. Province and another inn. And then we're probably fine. Yeah. I think I like this. And it's ramping up my... I think I'm fine just doing this. Yeah. Oh, I did have an inn down there. Damn it. I have 4 inns. Ah, well. Did I hit copper again? Oh, no, I hit joust. That was nice. Right. I appreciated that. Alright, I've got a pretty decent VP lead at this point. Like, there's thoughts of taking, like, Haven and Merchant and stuff for the purpose of activating House Carl more, but... I think I just don't have enough gains for that. Maybe if I had done Importer, I would have. But at this point, I need to spend my money on Province and setting up turns. Like, I maybe could have taken... If I had deck tracked better there, I would have been able to knock the fact that I had an inn on top. This is a bullshit joust game, by the way. I would not be happy to be on the other side of this. It's just... Joust is such a frustrating card. It's not tournament bad, but it's bad still in what it does. Discards a Royal Blacksmith. Just ending your turn here. Ooh. That's kind of annoying, but alright. Interesting. I can't forget about Rat. I tend to forget about Rat. Duchy Inn. Okay, I still think double province here is safe if I can do it. Alright. Alright. Cool. You. Let's play one more view. Where are my cards? Okay, I don't need the gold. Blacksmith me. Alright, joust, 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 jester, have a copper. I think I can get through this pretty easily. Let's take coins. Okay, not as much as I really wanted to. That's actually quite sad. Shit, do I have anything down there? Or do I just have coppers down there? And econ. I mean, even if I do, I'm sitting at a province next turn, yeah? In coppers, coppers, coppers. Cursed province, gold province, copper. Maybe that house Carlo was the wrong play. So here's my options, right? I can double here and just guaranteed single next turn. Or I can take a one province and an inn and try to find the inn next turn to clear the shuffle out. I think I'd rather do this, honestly. Just double province. Yeah. But they just have such... They don't have enough... I'm a little bit worried. If I take another province here... If I take duchies... Like an inn here is crazy good for me also. It's just a guaranteed win next turn. As long as they can't... Well, they gotta track my shuffles also. Maybe that was the wrong play. Because I could just in here and guarantee the win next turn. Like if they take... Double province here is not... I don't think they have double province, do they? Because then they need double... They need... If they trigger this shuffle and don't draw everything off of it, I'm feeling a lot safer. The way I just did. Alright, that helps. Double province, double estate does not win. I think I have to in here. I have to hope they dudded. Well, okay, let's do the math here. If I take province here, I'm at 34. They need province, double duchy, estate. Or I guess province, double duchy, and a domain play to win. And now they've got more garbage in their deck. What's more likely? Because the province, double duchy, estate, it's harder to come by than just double province. And I'm betting in myself here that I'm going to be able to province next turn. So let's take a province. Okay, seeing the inn on top is not good for my chances. And the blacksmith on top. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's the domain. It's not looking too hot. Now there's the coronet. That's not good. They might have it. Maybe it was that shuffle trigger. Maybe I should have taken one province and an inn. I don't know. The house Carlo was weirdly awkward. They still need a lot of money here. This is 5, 10, 18 money. That's not nothing. Gold domain. Jousts. Coronet. Yeah, no worries. Do your math. Damn. My endgame prowess is failing me recently. I have province in hand here. Okay. Alright. You're trying to go for a curse. That's really annoying. And all of a sudden, double province more than one's you to get, or no, province double duchy. You have to do that. 18. It's there. Damn it. Okay. And I lost a player 1. That's a real player 1. Shit. On a joust match. Okay. 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 Alright. Triumphal Arch. Reckless Wealthy Village. Interesting. And it's the only village here other than like grotto diplomat stuff. I think... do you want grotto mask on the open here? You are looking for horn stuff, but you can get some loot pretty easily and then just play like that. Grotto's definitely good here, as it always is. Shrine doesn't seem particularly good. I will want a silver because I want to hit Wealthy Village with horn eventually. Not having any non-terminal actions to go with this grotto is kind of what's the word? It's finicky. Grotto mask seems reasonable. If I draw it really well, I'm good. If I don't, it's quite sad. Like if I draw grotto with mask. Bard is one of those options that's safer to play with grotto. The problem is, what am I using 2 coins for at this point? Not much. I guess you can, if you collide them, you can grotto 3 cards, play a bard, and then buy a grotto. Merchant Guild Horn is also a very nice little internal combo. I think I like Grotto Bard. They take the mask. I'm gonna go with the... yeah. Okay, so I did the thing I said I would do. They did not draw their Grotto Dead with their mask, unfortunately. I've got 5 money down there, so I'm gonna hit 5 next turn. I can keep a copper in hand here in case I get Flames and or Earth's Gift. Guarantee I hit 5 next turn. And it doesn't trigger that shuffle. Shrine, huh? Taking Bard here, $3. Second Grotto. I'm guaranteed to hit 5 next turn for a horn? Do I want to hit 5 next turn, actually? Or maybe it's more, maybe I want to just get that in my shuffle. The next Grotto and the Bard. Okay, let's do that. Oh, lovely. I will discard all of that. Thank you. The Sun's Gift coming in handy. It does occasionally happen. And then I can probably take a silver here. Oh, I bottom decked my Grotto. That's unfortunate. I can take a horn here. I think I'm just going to take a silver. And then next turn, have a copper. That's fine. Oh, you bottom decked your mask. Ah. Yeah, this turn take a horn, because then I can hit 5, right? Yeah. Okay, not ideal. Take a horn here, and then start going to wealthy villages next turn. Is the plan. Alright. 1, 2... That's fine, right? I'm not going to discard again a gold. Wealthy village me. Do I want to magnate? Hammer's really good, actually. Take a merchant guild. Let's take a merchant guild. I'm getting a little bit cocky here. But I feel good about my spot right now in this one. I've got 6 cards I'm seeing here. I will have to trash at some point, for sure. Or just get more grottos, I guess. But the pseudo trashing is pretty good. Have an estate. Yeah, I could definitely afford to pick up a beautiful. Let's do this. I missed my horn. Alright, not ideal. Do I want a mask now? Maybe. I think another wealthy village is definitely important. I could take a shrine here. I definitely over terminal. Let's do mask, shrine, wealthy village. Let's do all of them. 4 coffers is nice. Puzzle box is also potentially quite nice. My deck is getting overly thick. It's a bit of a problem. Definitely need to thin down. Alright, well I found my wealthy village. Found my mask. I think I need to set aside the... Well, no, I can't set aside all the silvers. I have to set aside... No, you know what? I just need to not gain a treasure this turn. Ah, unfortunate. Do I want another grotto? I definitely want another village. I want another mask. Maybe another mask is fine. Maybe another wealthy village. And probably another one. I've got take another wealthy village, and I can take a magnate now. I will have treasures, that's for sure. Alright, let's take a magnate. Alright. Beautiful. Look at that. I'm happy to keep my... I'm gonna puzzle box my wealthy village aside. That's what's gonna happen here. Actually, well then I can't play my merchant guild, I have my bard. That's okay. I'm gonna do this. Merchant guilds. Puzzle box the wealthy village. Hammer. Alright. Cool. 1-1. We both won on each other's player 1. Player 2 advantage here. Okay, game 3. What is this? Enchantress, particularly bad against Alley. So I'm probably not playing with Enchantress here. What do I want to do here? So, there's no thinning. Like, you can obviously trash Hovel to a green card, and you can Death Card Necropolis if you really want to. But your coppers and your overgrown ain't going anywhere. So, you're probably wanting to get a Workers' Village Imperial Envoy type deck going. This could be like Alley Silver, trying to find Imperial Envoy. And then throw some villages in your deck. Even Vagrant's probably okay here. I think I like Alley Silver. Transport's an interesting option. Top deck an Envoy. Is it an interesting idea? Turn 3, you play your Envoy. You're at 9 cards out of the 10 in your deck. You're at least seeing 6 coppers. So you can buy like an Alley or something there. Or a Silver. Or you can even double transport something on top. Yeah, you could do like Village Silver off that. Okay, I kind of like that line. I think... Oh, they just bought one. I see. Oh, I don't have 6 coins. I have 4 coins. Right. Whoops. That's okay. Getting through my shuffle is still very important. This might just be a Silver. Or an Alley. It's Silver or Alley for sure. I'm gonna hit at least 6 here. I could hit 7. I don't think I want to though. Vagrant, yeah. Okay, I did. Bottom deck the Overgrown. I think Alley's probably fine. Is Silver better? Like I can do Silver Vagrant. It's probably a little bit better. And then here I'll take an Alley. Well, maybe I won't. Next turn, if I see my Envoy in hand... Of course they saw their Envoy on top too. So if I... No, it's going to be on the bottom. Well, okay, hold on. Let me think about this. If I see Envoy in hand, I draw 5 cards. I draw 3 off the top, and I draw 2 off this hand. And so the next turn, I have 3 cards from this hand and the Alley. So let's not do that. Take another Silver. I think that might be the right play, actually. Yeah. Oh, okay, I just missed everything. Cool. That's the other option, is that I had the Envoy in that bottom 3 cards. Alright, it's probably time to get an Alley then. Yeah, I think so. Copper. Ooh, I saw my Necropolis too. Very nice. I don't know if it's going to matter, but it's nice. Actually, it might be even better to discard it to Alley, because it's not actually doing anything for me this turn. Unless I'm going to draw the Vagrant first here, and if I draw a Hovel or an Overgrown, I'll discard that. Oh, there we go. Alright, discard you. Play you. Alright, we got $7 here. So this could be like double Village. try to get something reasonable going. The other option is to be like top deck anything. I'm not too into Outpost just yet. They bought an alley. I think Workers' Village is probably fine. The plus buy isn't a huge deal. Enchantress, aha. Please? Oh, that's really unfortunate. Let's top deck a Workers' Village. Because I'm going to have my envoy down here, yep. And the funny part is you're enchanting me. I don't even have my alley down here. That's fine. It's fine. Pygmy. Alright. I've got double village on top right now. They're going for Enchantress, not realizing that alley is a hard counter to it, which is nice. What do I do for econ here? At some point I have to start adding more to my deck. Like I could take a King's Cash at some point. I'd rather be drawing deck consistently. So my thought is, like I have 2 villages down here. I transport double Imperial Envoy, buy a Vagrant. Yeah, that feels... Or, top deck you, buy a Vagrant. It's more debt, which isn't great. And of course, my alley doesn't work anymore. Because I put an extra card on top of the shuffle. Damn it. I haven't been able to actually use it yet. That's okay. It's okay. It's still a bad idea for them to play with these enchantresses. It's time for econ now. Yeah, I have way more... They don't have any silvers? They don't want a silver. Okay, I'm more ahead than I thought here. Lighthouse. Are you scared of Enchantress attacks? I'm not playing with Enchantress here. Not touching it. They're... Don't particularly like that. Alright. Alright, not ideal. I do have an envoy on top there. I think I just want a King's Cash. I have a village on top too, don't I? Yeah, I'll take a King's Cash. And then if you Enchantress me, I've got an extra draw off of Alley. Now that you have 3 of them, it's probably fine to reveal that. Beautiful. Okay. This isn't over yet, but I'm feeling good about where I'm at. Vagrant? No? Okay. What do I have down there? Copper and a couple silvers. Yeah. King's Cash the silver. I could take a gold with the intent of King's Cashing it. Of course, the issue is that I don't have anything top decked here. I could have a real big dud. So part of me wants to go like another envoy, another workers' village, another vagrant. What do I want to do here? I'm definitely scared of my... Like, I could transport an envoy for 6 by, like, a village vagrant. And I've got a pretty good chance of finding one of my villages on top with the envoy. I would have 5 of them because I'd have the 2 workers, the village, the necropolis, and another village I bought. And just having draw to start is huge. I think that's probably the right play. Take a village and another vagrant. Found a village. Good. Not much more you can ask for. Just more consistency in general is always useful. They're still playing their Enchantress despite the fact that they've seen my alley trick. Instead of hurting me, it's just drawing me a card. Gold. Alley. Vagrant. Beautiful. Vagrant. I'm happy to leave that on top. I have a workers' village down there too, don't I? I do. Excellent. Let's stop here then. Another King's Cache, another alley, and another village. I think second King's Cache is kind of in order. I think another village is fine. I'm pretty sure I have 2 workers' villages, so let's take that. Yep, we're good. I'm feeling good about where I'm at. Double Enchantress. So they've got Enchantresses for draw. I've got 2 more envoys than them. Okay, they take their first King's Cache. Alley. Village. All these. One more you. That's fine. Okay. What's that top card? 3 workers villages, 2 villages, 3 vagrants. It's a copper. Okay. Is it worth 1 debt to get it off the top of my deck? Probably not. Probably not. Alright, so... At this point, do I just trust in myself to have enough draw? Like, taking a gold here is basically 6 coins, because it's stopping me from King's Cashing a copper, makes me King's Cash a gold instead. So that's a pretty good return on investment. I think I like that in general. I could yet again transport another envoy. I mean, we're not underdrawing, right? We're actually way too much overdrawing. Do I take an outpost? I'm not totally sure I do. Those turns are just going to be not as good. And I'm going to be double alley attacked. Maybe I take a second alley with the intent of playing it both times on my outpost and my regular turn. Okay, that could be okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, well, if I don't find a village here, life is quite sad. I have a lot of villages in deck. But I also have a lot of treasures in deck. Okay. Like, if I don't see a village off this alley, I'm willing to play the other one to try to get a turn out of this. $15 is no joke. But their deck just has less draw in it. Workers now they have got more draw. And they've also got this weird 1/2 enchantress thing going, which is weird. Take an outpost. I do feel like I have the tempo this game. As long as I don't dud here. Okay. Alley me. Oh, I found a village. Beautiful. Ooh, I did not find... Ah, okay, never mind. All good. There's my alley. Okay. I do have another King's Cache down there. Let's do that. Yeah. Outpost. And then this is fine, because that means I'm going to have them on the bottom of my deck again. Alright. So 22. I'm still overdrawing. I think taking a province for the trashing hovel is not bad. Second gold. I'm still up on actions. That gold will give me an extra 3 coins. Or no, wait, 6. Yeah, to 9. It's giving me an extra 3 coins still, so it's like a gold, which is fine. I do want to hit triple, so I guess this is the right play. And then take like alley workers village or something. Just more reliability is always good. And then alley me. Alright, let's see if I can find a village. I cannot. So I'm not going to play that. I'm just going to province here. And unfortunately, I will get hit by the enchantress here. That was a desperation play on me, trying to find something on my outpost turn. But that's okay. It's fine. I have all my villages in my hand right now anyways. Oh, they did not find their outpost. That's rough. That's pretty bad. Okay, that's also a very good sign, not finding their outpost. Province. I don't think I can take 5 this turn, but I might be able to take 4. Like, I have enough in my deck to triple, but please give me a card. Oh my god. Wow. Well, that's bad. Jeez. Okay. 5 of my villages? Uh-huh. Right. That's not good at all. Oh no. My outpost isn't down. Oh, I've got like 2 envoys at least down there. I can't top deck anything. I don't have enough money. Oh, that's not good at all. I guess 1 more envoy is fine. Okay, I do have a village. Good. And I have a vagrant to peg also. That's important. That's very important. Whew, what a dud. Oh yeah, they didn't even get the trash their hovel there with buying that province. That's rough. What a dud. What a dud. Nothing is certain. Nothing is certain until the game ends or someone resigns. I don't think you're hitting 5 provinces. If anything, I'm hoping you open a pile up for me. Because if I draw here, we're doing really well. Yeah, rough shuffle indeed. Definitely. What are they going to take here? Province Workers Village? Province Envoy? Province Golds? No provinces at all. I guess they don't want to open it up to me, yeah? I mean, even if I think if I could take 4 provinces here. Actually, let's pay attention quickly. Drawing deck here, and they only have 1 King's Cash. So they have 16 money now. And if they play them both on their outpost turn, that's like 6 duchies. 18 VP. If I quad, 24, 36, 20. Yeah, I don't think that's there still. Well, you have Dutch. Depends on what you get here as well. I'm just checking to see if quad province is safe here. Alley. Okay. That's not doing anything for your econ. Neither is Enchantress. Okay. And then you're going to pick up more stuff. Yeah, you've got your draw coming in here again. $15. Well, you're opening up the quad province line for me if I can double both turns. That's a hard if, though. Alright. Discard you. Discard you. Outpost. I gotta keep the alley on top there. I think I've got another envoy down there, as well as probably a village. I have triple here. I think I have to take triple. Right, I have an envoy down there. I'm gonna draw this with this alley. Workers village, workers village. I have more villages down there too. This has got to be here. I'm gonna take another village because there's no reason not to. Okay, alley me. Good. Good. This looks like it's here. Yeah, this is here. Whew. Alright, 2-1. Someone finally won a first player. Oh, okay. We got a 4 landscape one. Oh boy, what is... I can't even see anything here. Seize the Day, Defiled Shrine, Bankers, and Enlightenment. Oh my. Enlightenment Magnate is notoriously good. It works well with Poet also. Can you just keep the coppers in your deck? Guildmaster Bankers is mediocre. You are... Oh, we got Berserker here. There's no gains here except for like weird farmland stuff. And then there's Berserker. And Defiled Shrine, if you gain a curse in your buy phase. So you could buy a Berserker and then gain a curse off of it. Silver makes a lot of sense, as does Poet, I think. Being player 2 on a Berserker Kingdom is not ideal. You do have In Magnate, which is some kind of draw. But yeah, the econ here is, like, the gains here are pretty limited. Yeah, I'm taking a Poet as well. Oh, I missed 5 and I missed my Poet. That's really sad. Well, at least if you Berserker here, I'm just discarding 2 estates. Nope, you missed as well. Oh, Guildmaster. I don't think that's that good. More poets, please. Alright, Enlightenment's going to activate now. Farmland? Okay, let's play you. Okay, found the berserker. I have one more estate down there. Give me another poet. Do I want an inn? I'm not entirely sure. I think the caravan's the wrong play. That's for sure. So, like, inn's the only way I'm going to be able to play a berserker and a guildmaster in the same turn, right? Yeah. So I need to take an inn here. I could take a 6 VP Defiled Shrine. I don't think it's that good yet. Do I want to... I'm going to... Sure, I'll take both of you. That's fine. I don't think Guildmaster is going to be all that important. Maybe one of them's fine. Because it will increase your econ overall. But at the end of the day... There's the Berserker, that's fine. Alright. Copper me. I'm going to find an estate. Oh, unfortunate. Discard you. I don't actually have enough money here for anything. Wow, that's pretty bad. Or actually, hold on. Do I want to take a silver here? No, I've got 2 estates down there. If I find an estate, I'm screwed. Oh. Yeah, transmute. I don't have enough actions for this. I want another silver. Poet's just so good here. Let's take another poet. Discarding 2 estates here is huge. If you Berserker attack me. There's nothing else going on with the types, is there? I don't think so. There is transmute, like you can gain a duchy and a transmute off of your copper trashes. Is that good? No, probably not. Alright, Berserkered me. More caravan, huh? Okay, you took the 8 VP shrine. Yeah. Alright. I've got an inn. Do I want to just top deck the inn here? Take the last poet. Yeah, I think I'll take the last poet. Guildmaster is intriguing. The other option is something like Magnate, where if you see in on top, then you can just kind of draw your deck. Or like, no, Lab's not much better than Poet. I'm wondering about like Giant and stuff, because it's just trashes it, otherwise gains a curse, and that can be pretty good. Every other turn. course, if it's a 3 to 6 cost card, it doesn't hit nearly as hard. How do I feel about Magnate? Probably fine. This feels like a Magnate. I'm okay with that. Oh, I'm a little bit worried about that defiled shrine. I probably was going to take it the next turn if they weren't going to take it. This is a big game. Because if they win this one, they're with 1-1 of winning. Are you going to Berserker me? No, you're not. You're going to take a lab. Alright, discard you. That's fine. Magnate me. I've got 2 estates down there. Part of me is very much considering transmute. I don't think that's the right play, though. I think it's just caravan. It could have been silver. Of course, we got seize the day here, too. I won the poet split 7-3. That feels pretty good. Oh boy. Alright. Anytime you play coppers, it's always a good sign. Maybe the province wasn't the right play. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Another lab. Alright, discard 2 estates here. Alright, there's my Magnate. On top, take a poet. Yeah, I guess. How crazy is it to do in here? Like, trash a treasure to gain a duchy. That's not very fast. But this board isn't very fast. I don't know how I feel about transmute here. It could be good. I think I want a guildmaster now. Defiled shrine. I can't tell what it's at. 4? Is that 4 VP? Okay. Yeah, and the curse is better because it's drawable by poet, which is a big part of it. I have the inn and the magnate, so they can't play their berserker and their guildmaster on the same turn. Oh, at some point you gotta seize. I just don't know when. I am over terminal now between my berserker, my magnate, and my guildmaster. Yeah, they're not playing their berserker, which I don't know. Might be fine, might not be. Transmute might be the late game thing. Of course, you have to buy a transmute also, which is the problem. Alright. Oh my god. Alright, well, not ideal, but Hey, look, it's all my cards. I don't have quite enough for that. So I could Guildmaster Province here. Yeah, that's the problem with Transmute. It costs a buy. I'm thinking about like farmland, estate to caravan or something. It just doesn't seem that good. It's 1 VP and a caravan and 2 favors. And I can't hit 8 otherwise. Because like I could play my berserker here. Farmland. Take more caravans and stuff. I guess the other option is like seizing here. I could farmland silver to like in. That's a possibility, I guess. More ins is good to play both things every turn. And its reliability. The problem is, of course, is that I'm low on econ. But if I berserker for econ and I have Guildmaster, maybe that's fine. Let's try it. I will top deck an in. There's no reason not to. If you keep provincing, it's going to be a bit scary. But I'm trying to play the long game here. Oh, it's not. Oh, man. They're drawing deck here pretty easily. Enlightenment's such an odd thing to play with. Are you playing your Guildmaster or are you playing your Berserker? And it's true, now I have this farmland also that I can turn into a province. I'm not too worried about piles at the moment. Alright. No Guildmaster for you. Oh, you don't hit 8. Okay. You're a farmland. Something into something else. Estate and a caravan. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking about earlier. Well, that's nice. Look at that draw. Alright. Not as nice, but that's fine. Like I hear I could Guildmaster, Berserker, and then play Magnate. The problem is that I've got no other actions after that, which might be fine. I've played 2 ins and discarded 2 cards, right? I don't need the favor off of this Berserker too much, so I could like Berserk for Caravan, play the Magnate. And then play Guildmaster and get the favor off of it. So that's okay. Alright. Province. I've got a caravan down there. Oh boy. Alright, well, I missed everything yet again. I have 2 ins. I have 3 actions as of right now. Is this seize? I don't know. I should have maybe had bought a silver off of that instead. What do I do here? Because I could Berserker for Curse for 4 VP. Do I want another Berserker? Maybe. I could seize. And then presumably draw and province here. Which is fine. It just wastes my seize turn. I think I'd rather Berserker for Curse. And go from there. I can seize later. Keep the farmland in hand. Get rid of Curse Estate. Like, farmland Curse into Estate now is a 4-point swing, which is pretty solid. This is also a bit of a scary hand at the moment. I don't really have anything going on here. I mean, I have 2 caravan draw coming in, and I have a copper here in case I need to play it. But alright, they played 5 of their coppers. They're not going to have much money again. They probably... The silver and 2 coppers hits 8 if they have it. In. Okay. So now they're going to be able to play Guildmaster. Alright. Please give me something. Thank you. That's something. Estate Curse. Or let's do a double estate. Alright, let's get rid of you guys now. Man. Where are all my treasures? Where are my silvers? I really don't want to trigger the shuffle. Oh. Oh. Do I not have a silver? That's kind of crazy. Did I think I had a silver this whole time and I didn't? Well, that would explain some things. Is this C's turn? It might be. I don't know what else you're doing. Having that threat over me is just huge. If I buy a Berserker here, it does get me to 8 favors for every turn. Hold on. If I Berserker and I play the copper normally... Yeah, hold on. And then I play Guildmaster. I'm gonna do this in reverse. I'm gonna play Berserker first. I'm gonna Berserker first for silver. I'm going to draw it. And we're going to Guildmaster. And then we're going to hit 6. And then I can farmland for 2 cards. And that's the same. I could farmland for province if I wanted to. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. This is +1 coin for 4 favors, right? So the next time I get my Guildmaster and then my Berserker in play, I'm guaranteed. Okay, they did it pretty hard here. There's a province. Man, what am I supposed to do here? Keep these aside for now, I guess. Why are my poets not drawing? Okay, thank you. My poets are supposed to be my draw, and they're really not drawing as well as I want them to. Oh man, I don't even have anything here. This is garbage. I guess I have 4. I think this has to be C's. I'm not doing anything else here with my turn. Okay, discard 2 estates. Magnate. I can farmland into province again. Sure, yeah, no worries. It's probably the best play. And hoping that they can't double province here. These poets are not drawing for me the way I want them to. The caravan might have been silver the right play. I don't actually know. I don't know. But they still have their C's. Yeah, they had both silvers. Man, I thought I had a silver the whole game, and I did not have one. It's a lot of coppers. Alright, caravans are empty. Alright. Alright. Find me a magnate. A little too late, but okay. Poet. Duchy? I guess. Well, if you can double province here, you can double province, but it's a bit tough to come by. This is a tough, sloggy kingdom. I didn't attack you this turn either, which is part of it. Although you can't double province here because you have to buy C's. Right. So C is just like a dud-proof thing, and it's make sure you attack. I'm going to discard an estate here because it can be picked up by poets. What a weird board. I probably start berserkering for estates pretty soon. State province. They gained a silver. They could have played their guildmaster first, before the berserker. You farmlanding estate into curse into estate. Okay, yeah. I don't need to play this, do I? Maybe I do. Alright. Not a great turn yet again. Give me more estates. I don't know what else I'm doing here. The magnate has not worked out for me well. Oh boy. Like, Lake Province here, I mean, it's scary. Because I just saw my 2 berserkers. Well, they didn't know that. They don't... So that's something. And they've only got 1 berserker. How crazy is just a farmland curse into a state here? I don't know, not too crazy. I've got more and more favors. Yeah, this magnate has not worked out for me. I needed to be spamming silvers more, I think, early on instead of poets and caravans, maybe? I don't know. Alright, well, they're playing a lot of cards here. I don't know what they're doing here. They got 7 cards in hand. I've got Duchy in hand here if I want it. Even if they attack me. I really would like to farmland this curse into an estate. Five estates left. 2 provinces. There's so many ways this game could pile. 3 farmlands. Okay. They're taking an estate. I think if you have province here, you need to take it. Nothing. Yeah. Farmland is a province. Yeah, makes sense. Oh gosh, okay. Oh, I didn't mean to play that one, but it worked out. I can't farmland here. I have the duchy. Yeah, it's not looking too hot. The shrine points are a big part of it. I think the magnate was just such a bad buy. Yep, there it is. Okay. 2-2. I need to win these both of these next ones in order to have a chance. I need to win both of them. I need to. That's end of it. If it's not as much as a tie. All right. What do we got here? Panic, which is interesting. Gather, Way of the Goat. What are you doing here? Ghost Town Catacombs. I guess you can Wayfare for silvers and then it's fine as econ. You're probably not getting much further than that. Assuming Panic gets activated with Rustic Village, which I assume it will be. Gather's pretty nice on this board, honestly. Tide Pools, as much as I love it, I don't think it works here with the Ghost Town deck. I have played the Tide Pools Ghost Town deck before. I just don't believe it here. There's enough draw that I'm happy to play Rustic Village Wayfair type deal. Carpenter seems pretty solid on the open. As does Experiment. Is it? Are you trying to spike 7 here? I guess is the other question, right? Like, because that is very, very good, spiking 7. And what makes you most able to spike 7? Experiment Silver? Probably. Let's do that. Yeah, I need some extra econ on my deck because relying on drawing all 7 coppers is not a good way to do it. And you're going to be short on econ quickly, which makes me want to put carpenters and cobblers in my deck. And even wayfarers as well, just to make sure the econ keeps flowing. They take Experiment. Alright, it's possible I hit 7 here. I missed it. Unfortunate. I have Experiment and 4 coppers down there. I'm guaranteed not hitting 7 next turn. Unfortunately. Well, you draw 2 cards off this. Unless I draw silver copper, I'm not. And if I ghost town here is the question. I think Catacombs is probably fine then, as a way to hit high numbers quickly. I might just goat this Experiment actually and buy a ghost town. Yeah. Or another Experiment. Because all I really want is 7 here. Let's do another Experiment. Alright, I need to see 2 coins. If I see 2 coins, like here, I'm taking it. Ghost Town, Carpenter. Catacombs. What have they done so far? Trash and Estate. They have 2 Carpenters? What happened here? They opened Carpenter Experiment. Carpenter for Carpenter bought an Experiment. Trash and Estate bought a Ghost Town. And now they're having a pop-off turn. Got it. I see. So there's no plus buy here. Oh, they only have 5 anyways. Oh. I kind of want to double trash here. I think I can probably draw on and have a better turn than that. Yeah, like this. And then give me like a cobbler. And then the idea is to eventually Carpenter into Wayfarers, because Panic will eventually activate. It's a lot of experiments. No more experiments in our deck. Yeah, hitting Gather every turn is huge. And then it's all about hitting Province Return. More experiments. Feels very wheel spinny to me. Like, drawing them and then carpentering for them doesn't really do much, right? They bought a Catacombs. I don't want those. Alright. I would like a Rustic. And I would like a set of experiments. And then I would like this Cobbler, please. Thank you. Missing 7 here is unfortunate, but it's okay. Second Cobbler, and we're kind of off to the races here. feeling good about what my deck is doing. For sure. I took a Rustic Village mainly with the intent of trying to activate Panic. Okay, they have a Wayfarer now. And they hit Gather. Okay, that's pretty good. They got all 7 coppers in hand. Ghost Town, Rustic Village. They also want to activate it. There's their Cobbler. Ghost Town, me. What do I want here? Probably another Rustic Village, honestly. I'll discard those. Alright. Well, that wasn't ideal. I got cocky. Take a Wayfarer now. I probably want another one, honestly. I could just have Infinite Village here, so... Probably by my next turn, I'm going to have Panic active. And Carpenter's going to get bad quickly once a pile runs. Yeah, I probably should have taken Copper Silver Village there. Unfortunately, that was a mistake on my part. We're at 3 on Panic. I feel like I just have more stuff in my deck. Maybe not. I have 2 Cobblers. More Gather. Yeah, no, they've gathered twice. Okay, I have 2 Rustic Villages this turn, so I'm gonna put one into hand here. Or no, I'm gonna draw around to it, is the plan. I should have more draw down there. Yeah. Discard those. Put a Rustic Village. And put another one in. I really want to see the village. Alright. I will gain a silver. There's no reason not to. Goat and Estate. Alright. I could theoretically just pile Wayfarers here. Winning the split on Wayfarers 8-2 might be very good. I've got to really invest in villages, but I've got a lot of villages. Oh yeah, plus buy is everywhere here. But Wayfarer is the one important way to get econ in your deck this game that if Will only has 2, I think I've got to do it. So the question becomes, what else am I doing? Right, so this is 7 buys, but it's basically 0. I could take some more ghost towns. I think that's pretty good. I could gather. I've got, what, 13 money? I'm okay taking silvers next turn. I probably want a good chunk. I'm a little bit worried about piles. Like, you're going to have a lot of buys next turn also. Like, I could gather for Ghost Town, Rustic, and Duchy. The problem is, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I mean, there's a lot of money also they don't have. Like, they have 1 silver and all their coppers. And they have a cobbler coming in. Yeah. I don't think they're going to be able to empty villages. And ghost towns, right? Like, do I green here? I guess is the question I'll have to ask myself. Maybe I could take a... I'm wondering about like province, ghost town, 8 wayfarers. A cobbler, a rustic village from my hand. I can catacombs trash if I need. $13, right? Yeah, so taking... I can't take... I could take... That's kind of where I like to gather. I want to see what can their deck actually do next turn. Like, they have 2 wayfarers. So they can theoretically gain 2 more silvers. They've already got 1, right? So it's 6 money, 7 coppers is... $13 with a cobbler gain. Carpenters, they do have 2 of them. I'm not convinced that they can't win without me greening, so I think I have to green. Probably a province is in order. I think it's gonna be province. I think I just play my silvers here. There's no reason not to. So I don't have a win, do I? 10 curses is too much. No, it's not enough EP. Could be 10, 16, 17 buys, and then I have 4 buys to empty like experiments, but the curses wouldn't do it. There is a possibility of like estates too. Just gonna do I feel comfortable taking Ghost Town, Province Estate, 7, and they have to... Province Estate does deny them from the estate pile out. Okay, let's do that. Estate, copper, 6 wayfarers. Okay. So yeah, if they take 3 ghost towns, 3 rustic villages, and 7 estates, it's still just a tie, which is actually good for them now that I'm thinking about it, because that's how we're playing this match. Whoops. But that's also like worst case scenario. I'm hoping that they focus on the Wayfarer to try to go for provinces. They don't see the pile that's rampant here. I think there's a very good chance I have this, but I don't think it's certain. $14 plus a cobbler gain, so that's 8, 17. That's $31. That's a lot of money. I don't think you have that. I guess you can carpenter catacombs. That's 2 gains. That might if you spot that, it might help you win. But then of course it's also -3 draw, which you probably do need. Like experiments. Okay. That looks like you're not going for it. Maybe you are. I don't know. It's hard to tell. You might just be going for greening, which I think you lose at. What an interesting game. Well, what happens here depends on how stressed I am next game. If I win, I'm going to be stressed because it's going to be the games that rule it all. And if I don't win, well, next game's just for funsies, and congrats to Will. I really wish I could see their hand right now just to have an idea on what they're seeing and what... Alright, we got a carpenter play. If you trash a catacombs, I'm probably screwed. Ghost town. Okay, so that does seem like you're going for a win because you're not setting up for next turn at all. Usually when you trash your durations like that, especially your night cards, it means... Okay, duchy. Oh, no, they don't have anything. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah, sure, there was gather too for gains. Okay, I feel very good about where I'm at now. Yeah, they don't even have... That's rough. This is close. This is real close. Coppers. Buying coppers. That's fine. Duchy. I have a VP lead. 3 villages in a ghost town seems like child's play to me. Okay, ghost town me. Take a village. Experiment. Rustic village. Wayfarer. I'll take a silver. I will discard to draw one here. I'm going to discard to draw one again. Okay. I'm almost there. I just have the catacombs trash. It's up to, right? Yeah. I just need to hit 3 coins in hand. There it is. I'm pretty sure I have it. Do I style points? Yeah, I style points. Be fun. Alright. Whew. GG. Alright. Coming down to game 6 here. All the marbles. Winner of this game wins the division and gets to promote to B. Oh, we got a Sea Witch game. And we got to liver. Oh my, oh my. Oh my. Invest. Oh, this is an interesting kingdom. I do really like Watchtower on a cursing board. The problem is that doesn't play nicely with basically anything else here, except maybe Treasurer. Bounty Hunter seems pretty obvious here. So, you've got Rope and Bounty Hunter and Treasurer for trashing. And Watchtower to react trash. And Top Deck. Reactor Tower is just... It can be incredibly good in the open here. The only village here is Village. And you got Bustling. So it might be worth it on second shuffle, if you don't hit 5, to invest in Village. I think I like that. Otherwise, I think I'm opening Watchtower. And I'm going to try to hit the high... to take silver. Okay. I missed. That's okay. Ideally, next turn I hit 5 and top deck a Sea Witch. That's like the ideal case. I need to bottom deck an estate and top deck my Bounty Hunter and my... Ooh. Okay, there we go. That's very good. What you investing in, huh? Sea Witch. Understandable. Understandable. Hmm. Ooh. Do I take the sea witch here? I think I have to. And then get trashed. This watchtower is doing good stuff. This watchtower has been more than worth it already. What do I take here? A rope, maybe? If I hit 4, maybe a village. Wow. 8 money is a lot. The thing is, I'm probably only going to take 2 sea witches. What you delivering, huh? Sea witch. Okay. Oh, that's really unfortunate. If I had... Oh, boy. Okay. I guess give me a settlers. There's no reason not to. That's really unfortunate. You're going to curse me next turn. I wanted to take a watchtower here to top deck it to trash the curse again. That was my plan. I did not hit 3. I can top deck the settlers here and just draw copper for... Actually, no, I can't. It's fine. I'll top deck it anyways. There's no reason not to. Because I'm thinking about it's kind of opening up bustling as a possibility, and I want to have villages be the thing to make it village, but yeah. Delivered a rope. Alright. Well, we're top decking this second sea witch here. Right? Yeah. Alright. And now I've got 2 sea witches. And they've got 2 sea witches. Oh, they got 3 sea witches, actually. They really want a village, and they can't take one. Well, they can. They just have to draw me cards. Okay, you are going to draw me cards. Cool. Do I want to exile a copper here? I think I want to exile an estate, if anything. I'm going to draw at least 1 more coin here. Theoretically. I drew my freaking sea witch. How does invest work with messenger? Gains or gets... Okay. Interesting. I think rope is the next play. At least I have my watchtower in hand, so get trashed. I'd really appreciate if you bought a village here. Because then I could redrop my settlers and life would be really good. And I might even have a chance to hit my sea witch. Deliver. Oh, interesting. What do I actually want? Probably just these, right? Now what? I think I just top deck another watchtower here. That or I top deck a village. I've got a bounty hunter and a sea witch down there, and a bunch of junk. I'm going to see 6 of those cards. I could deliver a settlers. Which is okay. I think I just want to keep doing this. I feel kind of behind. I guess rope is more information than sea witch. If you know you're trashing a curse already. They've got so much more in exile than I do. Look at they have, yeah. All right. Wow, nice draw. Nice draw. I really would like to see my sea witch here, but if I do not see it, that's very sad. They also did not see a sea witch this turn, interestingly. Yeah, deliver is just so OP once you get it going. Maybe if you buy a village here, I'll see my sea witch. So how are you building on this way here? Rope. Aha, village. And I still didn't see my sea witch. I think I probably... What do I do here? There's no point in getting the sea witch off the top of my deck here. I probably just want to deliver like a village or something. And probably, well... I feel like it's done its job. But I'd rather trash the curse here. Or like, answer the curse. Probably not. Well, no, I don't need to. Deliver the village. Do I want to discard you from exile? Not really. Okay, this is a reasonably good hand. Another trashed curse. They found all of their stuff at once. They're definitely a lot thinner than I am. Oh, they got all their ropes too. Oh boy. I definitely feel behind. They might have a watchtower down there. No, it's probably a watchtower in hand. It's that or it's a curse. There's a one... that definitely feels like a watchtower. If they press deliver and things don't instantly get set aside, you know it's a watchtower. Use the client against the zone there. Because I think it's deliver and you don't have anything to react to it. It just goes automatically in your next hand. Deliver. If it does go right to hand, they've got a watchtower in those top 2 cards. Aha, they get to react with it. There we go. Boom, they have a watchtower in hand right now. Buys a curse. Ah. Interesting. Alright. I think I just gotta exile this estate here and then play this. Alright, well. I need a second rope anyways. I've got a watchtower down there. So I could like deliver village. I've got a settlers down there as well, which will pick up a copper. I only have so many actions here. I kind of want a messenger for villages or something, but this is a really good setup to have. Watchtower, settlers. How is this working? So if I top deck village settlers, I'm going to draw 2 and discard 2. I'm going to draw rope. I'm going to draw rope first. And then I can discard 2 coppers off the shuffle, right? That's reasonable, I think. The problem is, of course, that I don't have another rope. I don't have plus buy for next turn. What do I have down there? I'm pretty sure I've got a single curse, a settlers, 2 coppers, and a watchtower. Yeah. So top decking village settlers is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. It's probably fine. Oh. Oh, I don't have my watchtower in hand. That's a different mood. All right, sorry. We're gonna not do that. We're just gonna take a rope here. Just take a merchant guild. It's probably better. All right, I'm still feeling behind here, but such is life. Eight curses in the trash. I have 1 in deck still. They have 1 in deck still. Mm-hmm. Oh, I would have played my Sweet Sea Witch there, I think. Gotten the dungeon effect. But I definitely feel behind here. Oh boy. How do I come back here? I'm not entirely sure. Good shuffles? I don't know. These watchtowers have been interesting. They've definitely done some good things, and they've definitely done some bad things. My deck. So rope first here, trash the curse, and then discard 2 coppers. Hope that I see something reasonable off this draw. I feel like I had awful draws early on, and Watchtower saved me from it being worse than it actually was in that way. But it also slowed me down into just getting econ in my deck. I'm definitely going to have to get a village this turn. You could deliver triple settlers here if you wanted to. And we'll give you 3 coffers. I don't know why I didn't play that Sea Witch. I think I would have. It gives you a free dungeon effect next turn. the cost of not having a moat in your deck, yeah, but you're already going to have 2 more coming in. I think that's... Making them 3 and none is a bad way to live your life. Especially when your only other draw is Watchtower. I might end up exiling a Watchtower pretty soon. Maybe even this turn, if I get the chance, because I just need the extra coin. And it's getting less and less impactful now as the curses are no longer coming in. Gold. Gold. In a merchant guild kingdom? Am I missing something? Copper. I guess you just need econ, but like, man, take another merchant guild. Rope, Sea Witch. Okay, that's very good. Village me. Settlers me. Well, probably should play Watchtower first, honestly. But, alright. Cool. I love this great board. No, I have Sea Witch, Merchant Guild. Put a little more copper down there. Whatever. We're going to deliver you. Do I want to discard you from exile? Not really. That's not looking too hot. That was... Oh yeah, I had Sea Witch, Bounty Hunter, Merchant Guild down there. That was a really rough draw for a shuffle. The Dominion Gods are out to get me. This remains close, though. Like, well, I think they're probably like a turn ahead of me. 12. Oh, they did get a... Okay, no Merchant Guild again. The gold is so strange. And you bought copper, too. Like, I know you delivered it, but like... Sea Witch? Another Sea Witch? I guess you're... I don't understand the point of that. Alright. I'm probably going to exile this Watchtower. Playing both Sea Witches on one turn isn't ideal for me, but the truth is I just need to get this show on the road. Which means what? Deliver Village Merchant Guild? Probably, yeah. And I think I will take it now. Well, no, I don't need it now either. I don't think I want a copper yet. I have 2 Merchant Guilds down to their 1, which is a huge advantage somehow in payload. I don't need the other villages turn because I got my Sea Witches coming in, but I will take it this turn so I can play my Sea Witches next turn. Alright, they got 5 Sea Witches. Or no, they got 4. Alright. I mean, it's something. I probably do want to trash a copper here. Ooh, what are you messengering for? Are you trying to get rid of villages? Is that what you're doing? Are you piling villages on me so I can't get mine out of exile? It's a reasonable play. It's actually kind of annoying because that means I can't draw with settlers. Nope, you're taking caravan guards. Okay. I don't... Alright. That's fine. I guess. Sea Witch me. Sea Witch me. Rope. Settlers, pull that. Village. Village. I guess I'll play a car guard. Merchant Guild, Merchant Guild. I maybe could have exiled him. A Merchant Guild there. How much am I looking at here? That's a copper on top, yeah? So, if I just play Watchtower normally, I'm going to draw it. Let's just do that. So I'm looking at $9, $8 if I don't want that. I would like a village. $7, $9, yeah. Like I could take like village merchant guild here, but I can't deliver if I do that. I'll spend my coffers. Discard it from exile. That seems okay. The other option is like delivering village and settlers. Just costs 7. So I could spend a coffer and exile a copper, or vice versa. How do I feel about keeping the coppers in my deck? Fine. I think village. That's what, 8, right? 5, 7. Yeah. Exile a copper, buy village merchant guild, and maybe another copper. I could have thought Watchtower Merchant Guild with trashing coppers is quite nice. That's something to consider. I missed that. The other option is like deliver messenger villagers. First card you gain your buy phase, yeah. I think deliver takes into effect before invest does. I didn't want to trigger the shuffle there. I think just having another merchant guild is so huge. Yeah, let's do that. Discard you from exile. Make sure I can actually use that. Do I want a copper for 2 coffers? I don't have any reliability coming in. I'm going to say no. Next turn, though, what I can do is, yeah, I can use any extra buys to buy coppers and trash them in the Watchtower. Let's see what they do here. You should play your Sea Witches here. You might run into terminal issues if you don't. Yep. Yep. We gotta watch it for messenger piles out. $12. You got a Watchtower in hand. Sure, you don't want to exile that copper. That's fine. You got a number in mind. Definitely still feel ahead here. Or, sorry, behind. You're ahead. Messengering for something. Nope, you don't want a messenger. Oh. Oh, I see. Alright. Province. Okay, so they're trying to pile on me here. I don't know if they have enough buys at the moment. It's a good amount of econ they've got there. Alright, well, that was unfortunate. That's why I didn't take another copper. I've got 11 coins. I don't want a messenger for ropes. I can messenger for settlers here. This is really unfortunate. Deliver messenger for settlers. And then, what do I have? $3 and 4 coffers. It's not quite enough for province. It is enough for duchy. If I see it with bounty hunter, it's probably fine. Alright, let's do that. I don't want to discard from exile. It's not looking good, though. It's not looking good for my chances here. Ah, be so close. I mean, they've got a empty here, which I don't know if they have. They might. 6 buys. Yeah. Oh, investing and everything, huh? Cute. Cute. Well, that's, I feel it. I feel it, you know? I was 1 win away, and there was just... I mean, that one I feel like I played pretty solidly enough, but there's 2 matches earlier in the season that I just didn't play up to par, and... You know, if I had won 1 or 2 in either of those matches more, I would have promoted instead. But, well, thanks for watching. Very, very close season to getting there, finally, promoting after 7 or 8 seasons since it's been that long. But, alas, just coming up short. Oh well. See you next season.